Hey, Glenn here with the very first video of a brand new series that I'm going to be doing that probably will take quite a while to get through because it's going to be covering the entire recording catalogue of The Warning, the amazing Mexican trio from Monterrey, Mexico, Dany, Paulina and Alejandra Villarreal. And I want to just cover everything that they've done right from the beginning. This is a band that I discovered about 2 years ago and fell in love with immediately. And yeah, I just want to just give you my thoughts on their recordings right from the start. And these are going to be more kind of my opinion, analysis type videos. Of course, by the time we get to the later stuff, there might be some new stuff coming out. So be able to do actual first time reaction videos at that point. But I also do want to cover some live performances as well. So if you guys want to suggest live performances for me to take a look at, I'll be quite happy to give you my thoughts on those, give you reactions to ones that I've not seen before, and just give you my opinion and analysis of ones that I have seen. Either way, it'll all be good fun, I hope. And without further ado, let's crack on. So the first track that we're going to look at is Take Me Down from their Escape the Mind EP. So this, I've got to be honest, is an EP I've only listened to probably about twice ever. That's not to say that it's bad or anything like that. It's just that when I discovered the band, I discovered their stuff that was more popular at the time, the more contemporary stuff, and went back later and listened to this. And of course, it is a lot more naive, for want of a better word, than the later stuff. You can tell that they were very young and very inexperienced, so it doesn't kind of grab me as much as the later stuff, I'll be honest, but we'll still have a listen. We'll still go through everything now, and to be honest, as I say, I've only listened to this album, or this EP, about twice, and the last time was a little while ago, so it's going to be pretty much almost on fresh ears. So, without further ado, I'll stick the old headphones on and we will crack on. Okay, quick there with our very first jump in. I promise I won't be jumping in too often, but I just wanted to comment on the sound of Dany's guitar there. It sounds very much like her Gibson Les Paul that she used to play back in the day. I'll be honest, not my favourite guitars anyway. That's not my favourite sound on the guitar, but nice little riff there that's just playing, accompanied by the tambourine in the background, and let's carry on with the rest of it.
I once woke up and I felt like rising hope when I see the light shine down on me.
Okay, I'm just going to jump in again here because just want to comment on a few things I'm hearing so far. So first of all, tight performance. Dany's voice obviously is very young, nothing like she sings now. Unmistakably Dany though, and yeah, a lot more kind of stripped down, a lot more basic, a lot more kind of, I guess, I'm going to say amateurish, but I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just that you can hear the clear contrast between how they sounded then and how they sound now. Obviously, right? As I say, it's not a criticism, it's just an observation. So we can hear that, but good tight performance, good solid bass playing from Alejandra, good, of course, solid drumming from Pau, and Dany's delivering a stellar vocal performance. Of course, you can hear the immaturity in her voice because she was only young, and forgive me, but I can't recall exactly how old they were when they recorded this, but they were all very, very young. But all in all, you know, it's there, and we can certainly hear that it's them, right? So let's carry on.
I like to be in the summer breeze, trying to keep the strength in me.
Okay, I've just got to jump in there, and you could see me smiling because you could just hear the, like, one of Pow's signature kind of her drum fills. It's unmistakably Pow. That type of fill is something that she's done many times since, and it's just quite interesting to hear that identifiable sound way back when. And just to comment on Ali's bass as well, good tight bass there. She's playing quite, no pun intended, basically. Most of the time just following the chords, just playing root notes on the bass, but good, solid, punchy bass that's often all that's needed. And that's, even as an adult now, that's something that Ali is known for, not overplaying. She plays what's needed, and that's a sign of a good bass player. So let's crack on. Okay, I'm going to jump in again. I apologise, as I said, I'm not going to jump in too often, but just had to comment here on Ali's bass because just been talking about it, and there, you may have heard, there's a few little runs. Again, nothing overstated, but exactly what the song needed at that point. Some cool little runs she did on the bass, one after the other, and yeah, just breaks up what we currently feel we currently were at, and then complements what was coming next, and got some nice interesting chords there, kind of open things up a little bit, change the vibe ever so slightly, and then we go back into kind of business as usual the next bit. So we will carry on. Got to comment on something that I'd missed before. I'm not quite sure if they did it earlier on, but just noticed in the right can here some little nifty riffs that Dany's playing on the guitar. It's very easily missed if you're not careful, but there's a few little riffs that were going on there, and it just, of course, adds to the whole sound. It complements everything else that's going on. So yeah, if you want to listen to this on headphones, have a listen on headphones. You might just pick up on certain things like that you missed when listening to it at other points. I knew you were gonna take me there. Oh no, you're gonna take me down. I knew you were gonna take me there. Oh no, you're gonna take me down. Oh, I can't take this pressure anymore. Myself, I can't give up. Oh, staring down a broken glass. I'm alive and I survive. Yeah, I've got to comment on that because I'll be honest, I don't remember that bit. So, admittedly, as I said, I've only listened to this maybe a couple of times before, but that bit stands out for me. and don't recall it standing out before. So, I mean, it probably did. I've forgotten, but that was really, really cool. Notice the change of pace there. Power was a little bit more laid back on the drums. It can give the illusion of being slower. So the song is still going at the same tempo, the same speed, but when it's kind of taken down a little bit, so to speak, it can sound slower in a way. And that can be a really effective change of pace that we're seeing here. And some of those chord changes and those harmonies are just absolutely fantastic. Again, for those girls to be so young and having that ear to be able to write and arrange that stuff, I don't know if they had help with the arrangements, but either way, they were the ones playing and they pulled it off and did so fantastically. The drums, the vocals and the bass all complementing each other really, really well there. Absolutely love that little section. So yeah, fantastic. Let's carry on.
I knew you were gonna take me there. Oh no, you're gonna take me down.
Just want to focus on that. I don't know what the chord is. I would have to pick up the guitar. I don't actually have a guitar nearby to pick up and work it out, but love that chord there. Just let me go back a little bit. Just here again. So it's going to be.
No, you're gonna take me down.
Such a nice chord that. Again, it's quite understated, but it's just what's needed at that point, and it just gives that at that moment just gives it a certain feel that it wouldn't have had if you'd have put in another type of chord there, which they could have done. They could have put in a more simple chord there, but choosing the chord that they did at that point, really, really effective.
I knew you were gonna take me there. Oh no, you're gonna take me
Okay, fantastic stuff. So there we have it. And yeah, no, I've said it a few times, but the girls were so young here. Very inexperienced compared to where they are now, and how well they play now is just on a whole other level, which is to be expected, of course. But what's really, really interesting, I think, about this is we can hear so many identifiable parts. Those drums, some of those fills that we were listening to, so clearly Pow, and then the bass clearly Ali. Those very punchy, straight on the beat notes, then a few nice little runs kind of thrown in there, and then back to business as usual kind of thing to carry on taking the song in that punchy manner. Dany, of course, with her never simple guitar. You know, Dany always does some really cool riffs in the stuff that she plays, and back then was no exception. So all in all, of course, the song is quite, for want of a better word, amateurish, but it's to be expected, and it's not a reflection on anything really other than just their lack of experience. They were very young. You can hear that obviously in their in the overall sound. Dany's voice, of course, and Pow's. But that none of that is a criticism. It's just an observation, and yeah, you know, it is what it is. It was a starting point, and I imagine they were probably very proud of this at the time, and I think justifiably so. They should have been proud, and I think they should be proud of it now. Of course, it's far removed from where they are now, the stuff they're putting out now. Of course it is. But absolutely fantastic, considering they were just getting started. And I'm sure by this point they'd already been playing for quite a while, and I'm sure they were writing quite regularly at this point. But yeah, just really, really good stuff. So I'm going to leave that there for now. I really hope you've enjoyed this. Please do click like if you enjoyed it. Click subscribe if you want to keep up with anything else I'm doing, and indeed want to follow along with this series that I'll be doing. And I do want to check out some live performances. I've seen many of them, of course, already, but if you guys want to suggest live performances for me to react to, give you my thoughts on, I would really love to hear from you. So stick those in the comments if you do so wish, and I shall see you on the next one.